Welcome back to DAX Guides for Text Functions. Justin here from Pragmatic Works. And we're going to talk about the UNICHAR and the next module, Unicode. We're going to keep them separate for clarity, but they are certainly related. UNICHAR returns a character for a Unicode code point. That code point is a number, and you can get that number from a simple Google search or many websites out there, including unicode.org. The syntax is UNICHAR followed by the number associated with that character. The return is a single Unicode character. The UNICHAR function in DAX is useful when you want to enhance your visuals with symbols. We actually used UNICHAR in our REPT or repeat module when we assigned stars to the ratings. UNICHAR uses Unicode, a universal character encoding standard that assigns a unique number called a code point to every character in every language, including symbols, emojis, and special characters. The number of characters continues to grow with each new version. Currently, there are around 160,000 characters, adding about 5,000 new ones from the previous version. No matter what your situation, you'll want to look up the number associated with the character, and you can do this with, again, a simple internet search or use Unicode's website, unicode.org. So in our scenario, imagine that you're going to add a check mark or an X indicator to customer satisfaction or compliance checks or anything like that. So we want to use the check mark or a stylized X. So let's go ahead and check out our Power BI report and use UNICHAR one more time. All right, welcome back. We're in our Power BI report and we are in the UNICHAR page. I'm going to head over to my demo data set, so table and then text functions demo data set. We're going to try to keep this one simple here because I'm going to nest UNICHAR in with, use a couple of them and put it within other DAX functions. So let's go ahead and zero in on this rating column here. So the rating column is ostensibly given by the customer at the time of the transaction or purchase, whatever. What we want to do is focus on that and give a check mark if the customer appeared to be satisfied. So for example, greater than or equal to a rating of 3, or an X if they gave a rating of 1 or 2. That would allow us to easily identify the customers we want to reach out to make sure that we can make them happy. So let's go to new column and we'll call this customer satisfaction. And we will say, we're going to use an if function here, but if the text that we're looking for, the logical test, so we're going to go to the rating column, this is our logical test, greater than or equal to 3. So we have a 1 to 5 rating scale, and I'm going to determine that 3 or higher is going to return a check mark, as in the customer is satisfied. So I will use my UNICHAR code. I just need the number. So I can go over to unicode.org and look up the number. The number I want to use, this is the Unicode number, 10004. That should give me a check mark. And that's the result if true, the result if false. If it's not greater than or equal to 3, then I can use the stylized X. So that'll tell me that I need to reach out to that customer. 1006. And let's see if we are all set. We just wrapped up. There we go. We'll wrap up our if statement with one more parentheses. And you can see our customer satisfaction column over here with check marks and stylized X's. And I will go ahead and put that into a just a simple table so that we can see the customer ratings. So let's go down to our demo data set. Let's go with customer full name or customer concatenated name and the customer satisfaction associated with them. So we can easily just sort this column now and identify that we need to reach out to these couple of customers because their customer satisfaction rating that they assigned on a particular transaction did not meet our standard. Other ways to imagine this would be using the check marks possibly in a legend. So we can try to make another visual here. We can make a column chart and we'll put the customers on the We'll leave the customers on the x-axis, and in the y we'll put maybe their rating. and we'll leave the customer satisfaction as a legend. So we know that these two customers did provide a rating that was above 3 at some point, but they also have ratings that are below 3. So another way just to visually spot those trends that we want to find. All right, so that was the UNICHAR. In the next module, we'll look at Unicode. I'll see you then.